Hello everyone, Praise Scooter here, and welcome back to more of Fire Emblem Warriors. Last time, the madman went a little too mad, but we have 100%ed, with all S ranks, the Noble Lady of Kalen map. Which means, in terms of base game, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 history mode maps to go through. And I think we got like another 6 to go through after this. Nope, we're looking at like 8 to go after that. Yeah, we're here for a while. Anyway, Invisible Ties. Ah, so here's where you were supposed to learn about what history mode is exactly. Well, this isn't exactly a good example of this, but reach the end, you basically map boss. Each being can cause a variety of changes to the map, including making new enemies appear, as well as earning various rewards. Once defeated, enemies turn gray. If you aren't sure what to do, look for any enemies that haven't been defeated.
This is it! Our final battle! Now let's kill this dastard and be done with it!
So long as the dark barrier stands, no other soul can reach us. You must face your grim fate alone.
Hey, what does he mean by grim fate? So yeah, just fight against various enemies. Now, I think how I want to handle it this time. Oh my gosh! I think how I want to handle it this time is I want to go lowest difficulty to highest difficulty. Holy crap, there is no S rank thing, but it's... These might go super fast. Like, so fast that I'm not even gonna... This is sad. So fast that I'm not even gonna bother with the convoy in camp anymore. Yeah, so we were definitely designed to come here much sooner. And by much sooner, I mean much sooner. Now, I'm going to have to take a moment to redeploy my units because what's more likely going to happen throughout the most of this is Minerva's going to lead the charge with Lynn's secondary. Actually, wait. I'm going to... Just because I need to unlock the true essence of the Soul Kati, I'm going to need to use Lynn more.
Yes?
With Tiki and Oboro kind of pulling up the slack. Now, I did look to see if there was going to be weapon locking, but holy cow, this... Oh, man. Speed's not going to be the issue anymore. It's going to be the KOs. Also, I didn't see. Do we have any Annas? No, we don't.
How's this? Let's go.
So this is going to be kind of... I will admit, like, this stuff is... All this is probably going to be incredibly boring. Because I'm really going to go... Wap, bop, 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 bop. And done. So yeah, a lot of this is just going to be a lot of this. But yeah, we have to get 10,000 KOs with the Soul Kai to unlock its true essence. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be a KOs issue for me. So, oh boy, we're going to have to see. It's like... This may actually be an interesting thing where, at least starting out, I may like train up a string too, where I may use characters that I may just end up training up like a second string or a second whatnot of everything. We'll find out if that is the case based solely on how. We'll find out if that is the case purely based on if we have to backtrack. Also, I will take, considering. But yeah, considering, what is it? Yeah, we'll see how long it takes me to go back for stuff. Sorry, it takes me how long, alright, how long it would take me to double back to redo the map or not, if I'll just come in here with a low-level team. But yeah, we were definitely designed to do this a lot earlier. But of course, me being so super hungry for that unlockable character, which is currently plastered all over your screen. This is like walking in. This is like beating a game on New Game Plus. Yeah, this is basically the equivalent of this is beating a game on New Game Plus, and you beat it on the difficulty setting that basically gave you the super awesome gear and damn near God mode in the highest difficulty, and then you play New Game Plus on easy. That is pretty much what we're doing right in this minute. Oh,
Our base is in danger. Are you sure you want
I didn't
to
realize
stay?
Frederick was here. It's no longer in danger.
Let me do it.
Okay, let's try it again.
Face me again when you're not safe.
Unfortunately, Minerva, that not so weak thing, that's that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Hell, it's taking me all my might just to get 1,000 KOs right now without absolutely obliterating the map. I think that's pretty much gonna be what is actually probably gonna make these maps take so little time, is I literally can just obliterate the map by doing this. There. 1,000 KOs. There we go. But, God, I gotta like look at other things and try and think about other things and think about other things in my day-to-day life, so to say. Not even my day-to-day life, just like think about things that I've done related to the Fire Emblem series now and kind of like use the story time that way. Oh no, the big bad man is heading towards my base. Why is there so much in my base, by the way? Okay. I'm not sure why it just our base is just flooded. Okay, well. Are you gonna... The enemy base is open. Shoot. Well, now I just have to kind of make sure nobody's gonna go fight Cordelia. Make sure no one goes in directly to fight Cordelia and we just attack everything else.
Time to crush their base.
So say have I? No, I don't think I've actually played or talked much about my time with Fire Emblem outside maybe streaming Fire Emblem Heroes way back in the day, which we'll get to that point. We'll get to that point. But Fire Emblem series, as I've said many times, I'm kind of bad at tactics. And I suck at tactics. Like, any and all like design styles and designs of tactics. Mario vs. Rabbids is probably the only series where I've been at least okay at tactics. But I don't think 3 turns ahead, like, you know, I don't think like beyond my own turn when it comes to tactics. Like, oh hey, this I can go. Like, I can go attack this character right here with this person I have, who is very, very strong. I can go attack this person with this very strong character I have of my own. And then I can defeat them, and that's it. What do you mean the enemy's closing in on me? What do you mean 7 enemies are closing in on me? And 2 of them have a direct weakness to my strongest character. What do you mean I should have leveled up somebody else besides my one character? Like, to give retrospective, back in ye olden days when Fire Emblem 7, oh hey look who we're playing as, Lynn. Fire Emblem 7 first came out in the States. I used unsavory means to play it. At least it's kind of waffling back and forth if it's unsavory or not, really. But I used unsavory means to play Fire Emblem 7. And I played a lot of the game and I got through chapter 10 pretty okay, you know, focusing on Lynn and Cain? Was it Cain or Abel? I can't remember if it was Cain or Abel who was like my other unit that I actually focused on, because like, oh hey, they have high attack stat. Keeping in mind, I had no idea that you could. I'm going wrong way, by the way. Keep in mind, I had no no knowledge of the fact I could stop at buildings to get better weapons. I had no knowledge that vulneraries were things you equip. I found out about halfway through chapter 3 while using the same 2 characters that, oh, weapons have durability. And then I have to hope that I get a weapon drop from something, and it's the only, and I get 1 weapon for 10 chapters, or I get 1 weapon for 5 chapters, then before I get any kind of gimme weapon from the game, and I have to use that all very sparingly, and I have to rush directly to the end of the game, using these 5 characters. Tiki, do not. Tiki, do not finish the fight, please. Pretty please. I mean, I'm at 2,000 now, so I could probably finish, but I'm still gonna wager on the hedges. But even then, because I'm at least aware of the pacing of the first Fire Emblem game in the States. I got through chapter 10, kind of by the skin of my teeth. I think I only had 3. I think I only had like 4 units alive, maybe 5. And again, I'm even though I was in my teens at this time, I was still pretty stupid. I was still a pretty stupid teen. So I didn't think, oh hey, that's a unit I could have if I focus my efforts. I always just like, nope, I got to get to the end of the level. Again, the compounding reasons I gave you just a minute ago. Yeah, the compounding reasons I gave you just a minute ago that said, oh hey, this is why I haven't. This is why I struggle with the game. Maybe nowadays if I go back and play it again, maybe I'll understand it better and actually read and understand what's going on. But I got through chapter 10 just fine of that game. And then it's like, okay, chapter 10, gonna keep going. Lynn is super strong. She's got like 3 weapons on her. She can take on anything. And keep in mind, if it was your player character was still a tactician, but wasn't an actual unit. So you know, chapter 10 comes and goes, and it's just, and then all of a sudden, well, it's been great. It's been great and all, Mark. I'm gonna go ahead and head off. I'm gonna go ahead and head off to back to Kalen and go see my father. Now that the lands are safe. Wait. What do you mean? No, Lynn, you're like my best unit. Oh yeah, and I'm taking all the people that came with me on my journey with me. Lynn, wait. No, I can't. How? What? And then I start chapter 11 with, I think you start off with both Hector and Elowood. Which I've already talked about the fact that Hector is like, in various forms, like, Hector is broken, busted, will do everything and anything, you know, without any issue. Also, it looks like I can just kind of blaze through these levels without much issue, so fair enough. It looks like I can actually go through these while I just ramble. So yeah. So chapter 11, you know, Hector and Elowood. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna keep going. I've still got a sword user, that's fine. And I've now got Hector. Hector seems kind of slow. I mean, I'll keep trying, but this kind of sucks. Who's in the wings?
Right here.
Lucina.
Yes, sir.
And Crom.
Good luck.
Thank you. And I didn't even look. Did we have... Yeah, I haven't seen we got Anna.
Let's go.
But yeah, that went on. And then I think about chapter 15... You know, I'm trying to push up Hector, and all of a sudden, oh, rear enemy flank, and then there's a mage. I talk really high and mighty of Hector, of course, but here's the thing for those of you that don't have to play Fire Emblem in any capacity, probably would like to know. Hector is basically a walking wall of tungsten that will take any damage and dish it out no matter what range he gets hit back from, as long as it's physical. Somebody cast the spell Cough of Wind on Hector, and he's like, oh, that's magic. Oh, I'm just gonna. So yeah, Hector got hit by a spell, and I lost him pretty early on in that series of levels, or that series of chapters. I do not care. I don't even know who you are. I do not care. We do not care. Oh, I just beat you up like less than a minute ago. Oh, AI Crom. I have a lot. Did you see what I had? Because I just kind of did it all.
Don't you worry about me.
There we go.
I'm so glad I met you.
Oh, wow. That warrior lived through the onslaught. Neat. Anyway, I'm just going to dance around here for a minute. There we go. But I very vividly remember, because like this is one of those core memories that gets baked into your head that you remember from your childhood, and no matter what you do, it will always be a core memory, and you'll remember the exact reason why you stopped playing a game or stopped doing a thing. So I got to chapter 17, which is a pirate battle is a battle against pirates on an ark. I have 7 total units. 5 of them are level 2. Elowood is level like 13,
Sure you want to skip.
and I forget whoever else was competent level, but they were only like level 9. No one was promoted. Man, there is a lot of dudes around you, Crom. You got a fan club that I need to thin out.
The mission starting. Not where I'm standing.
Anyway, let me go. Hi. Interesting. So I remember very vividly, you know, trying to, basically doing the definition of insanity of constantly throwing myself at the same brick wall for 5 hours, and it was literally 5 hours, because keep in mind, I was a teenager at the time. I had time to actually play a game relentlessly. Man, these enemies do not want to stop, do they? Okay, everyone. No. You need to go take forts.
Yes.
Minerva, go take a fort.
What's up? Got it.
I'm just literally farming up kills here. And then basically after the end of the 5 hours, after staring at I'm gonna be called a fake gamer when I don't recall the dimensions properly. While staring at a 240 by 180 Game Boy Advance screen on a monitor
Just doing my job.
for those 5 hours, I finally eventually was just like, you know what? Nah, I can't. I don't like this.
Fort is ours.
And I closed that game, and I never reopened it, and I never explored Fire Emblem again until 2 instances, which I'll probably try and talk a little more on as we go along here, because we're going to have a lot of easy times. Anyway, we're at the S rank now. I can go finish the fight. Alright, Obro, you have finished a fort. I'm well aware.
What's up?
Go ahead and capture another fort.
Got it.
Crom, sure, go have a fort. I'm just gonna, fly over to forts now and handle them.
I'll take this fort.
But yeah, so basically I think for a good 15 years, I think I didn't touch anything Fire Emblem related, unless it was Smash Brothers. And even then, if any Fire Emblem character I played, it was initially Roy Melee, and then I found out it's like, hey, wait, this sword guy is actually kind of fun. What game is he from? Found out, and that's what started me playing Fire Emblem in the first place.
Are you sure you want to face me?
Whatever, I'm done with this mission. But yeah. Found out where this cool Roy swords guy was from and started playing. That's how it got to the story I just got done telling. And then, until 2 games, this game and another game came along. I really only played Fire Emblem through Smash Brothers, and it was Roy, then it was Lucina, then it stayed Lucina. And Lucina, like, when it comes to favorite Fire Emblem character in a Smash game, it is always Lucina. I always play Lucina.
Well done. This usually happens when I put
You can call me boring for playing the character that doesn't have skill. It doesn't have like a skill thing where it's just like, oh yeah, if you hit the very tip of the edge box, hit.
My grim needle. Smite these infidels.
Sure, you can cover the grim walls. I mean, I still have to go do things. I'm gonna try and cram this in here. Actually, I just see how short it is. But yeah, just every time I play Smash Brothers now, if it's like, oh yeah, play a Fire Emblem character, it's Lucina. I always play Lucina. Actually, I think for a while, Lucina was the better of the two. I'd see if there was an well, whatever. I think it's just gonna be, a bloodbath here because I think it's gonna be time clear. Wait, is this the map? This is the map I was thinking of. Okay. So this is the map I'm thinking of. I actually probably should have put Minerva on this map to show my case. It's illustrated. So, this map right here specifically. This map right here. This is the map where, if you have someone strong, depending on which character you're using, you will literally come into this map. You'll come to this map, and you'll just keep hitting the X button. Maybe I could do a dash. I'll just see if I can't do a dash X. One second here. No, it doesn't work like that. It only really works on flying units, unfortunately. This is the map that's like the best map in the game to do grinding if you want to uncap your weapon. If you want to uncap your weapon for like the specific weapon, for like the weapon scroll, so to say. So we might get a good like 7,000 KOs here. And if I had any aspirations to have fun with this, actually I might, you know what? This is gonna be stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Sure you are, Tiki. I'm sure you are. Anyway, this is the map in question. This specific map, because at the timed Onslaught, they're level 3. The enemies are level 3 or worse. And yeah, it's just super simple to like floor the enemy. I don't care, Lissa. Anyway. When it comes to these levels though, I think you want to get an X amount of KOs. I got not X amount of KO. Well, actually no, you do need to get a certain amount of KOs and not worry so much about defeat. But I think because it is such a shortened time limit, well, level barring, current level barring, or current skills barring rather. Like I think they only expect you to get like 5. You need to get like, I think it's 1,000 KOs within the entire 9-minute time limit, and I'm gonna probably crest over 3,000 KOs during this. The amount of enemies will slow down in time. Was that an awakening potion I just glossed over? At some point this will all run out, don't worry. But like I said, this is the map to play, where it's just like you come in, with your character and you use their bread and butter combo to get the most KOs possible with their specific weapon. And you just get so many KOs and so quickly. What is it? Experience that's not gonna happen. Let's be honest, like experience is not gonna happen. Actually, I think at this point I can just mash Y. Anyway. Like, I'm not gonna do another episode with this just to show this off. Oh, hey, Frederick. But like a mounted unit, maybe besides the 2 mage characters that are our mounts, Elise and Leo. Outside of Elise and Leo, you probably will just, when you're on a mounted unit, you can really do with a dash tech. Oh no, I guess Elise and Leo can do it too. I didn't think about that. I had to think about that a little bit deeper. Elise and Leo can actually do it too, where it's not as strong though. There we go. But yeah, you can just like run in. You can literally run in, do run along, hit the heavy button while you're mid-run. You will do your running heavy attack, which in like for Minerva, I've been titling it a lot of the I've been titling it a lot in the videos and video cards and whatnot to say it specifically, but like the name that I have basically stolen from prolific funny man on various platforms, Scott Falco, I'm doing flip-a-dips on people, as I've been calling it. That's basically what you do, is you come in, you run in Mach speed, hit heavy attack, and you flip-a-dip on people, and then you press dash to dash again, and that's it. That's the whole loop if you want to grind with a mounted unit. For an infantry unit like Lin or Obero, I can't speak so well on Tiki because Tiki's kind of a hybrid, depending on what form she is at the moment. Yeah, depending on what form Tiki is in at the moment. Oh, hey. I didn't need to do that, actually. Oh, whatever. Make sure I gather up all the enemies. I know. Well, Frederick's mounted. Never mind. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what I would do with with every character who is not mounted, and I'm trying to think to like. My main thing is I'm thinking back to like Lissa, who is once again an axe unit. Lissa being an axe unit, that's like who I go to initially because I was just like, oh. She has like a 1, 2, 3 where she grabs the enemy and swings it around. That might be her bread and butter for a map like this, where she just, you know, grabs one enemy in a group of 100, spins the one enemy into the group of 100. Please, Tiki, sweetheart, please stop. Tiki, you're adorable. You're endearing. The world loves you regardless if they know Fire Emblem or not. Please close the noise hole. Anyway. Oh, hey, a transporter. But yeah, like I said, I'm already over 3,000. I don't want to speak out of turn and say exactly what my best score on this was. I could always load up my personal play file. That was also a stream play file. And look at that, but I'm pretty sure like 3,700, maybe 4,200 if I'm really stretching it. But yeah, like I want to say 3,700, somewhere in that realm was my best score on this map for grinding. So I was able to grind out this map really hard, really fast to get weapon unlocks. Beep bop boop bop. Bap 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 bap. I guess I'm also getting materials. Do a handful of these just to clear out all these enemies too. Oh, they're just gathered around here. Okay. Yeah, I want to say like my absolute best probably was 4,200, somewhere in that range, but that was like me being super optimal, try hard, sweaty with this, and not like you know, yapping and talking at the same time, or what I did at the time, working out and doing this at the same time. Which, hey, guess what I'm going to be using? Guess what I'm going to be using in the future for my workout game if I'm not caught up with Zenless, which I'm probably at time of recording I am like two large patches behind on Zenless Zone Zero. Fake fan, fake fan. Yeah, like 3,700. You see right there, 3,700. The game's kind of running out of enemies to throw at me. The game is actually kind of running out of enemies to throw at me. If I defeated some of the commanders on the ground, I could probably get more. But it's best enough just to leave it like this. When I respawn, I'll probably just mash A to try and get an extra couple KOs. Never mind, we're done. So yeah, this is, like I've said about 5 times already, if you're going to grind off like a number of KOs needed on a weapon, this is the map. This specific map right here. It is low level. The enemies will fall to like 2 attacks at most. Or yeah, fall to 2 attacks at most. I'm including commanders. Just, this is the map.
Well done. This usually happens when I quit playing around.
And the rewards are just kind of poopy though, so you know, just gotta deal with that issue. Hey, you get actually some silver stuff out of it too. So even though we're kind of running a little long in the episode because I decided to cram this one thing in when it take too long, we're still gonna do things. So, main thing I want to look at here is main thing I want to look at here is Lynn. Tharja's not loading.
Which would you like?
Yeah, we've only got 1,000 KOs left to go on the weapon. Tharja? Tharja's not loading.
What now? Oh, joy.
Yeah, Tharja's not loading. Uh-oh. What if I scroll away and scroll back? Will it call it out? No, she's just not there. Cool, I broke Tharja. So that means in today's episode, we've like ground down 8,500 kills needed for that blade man. She is just not loading. Oh, you are not my highest level. Well, you'll get there in time. Don't worry. Anyway, I am overly confident that there's nothing in here I can do right now, but it still pays to check. Still pays to check if I can do anything, and I cannot. Fair enough.
See you later.
Well, that being done, I thank you all so much for watching this episode of Fire Emblem Warriors. Come back next time when, as I scroll throughout this to see... Oh, there are mementos here. Come back next time, we'll try and clear away the walls of dankness and try and get our way up to Vela's Ark. I'm pretty sure it's going to kind of come up here, snake down through this way, and then come back up and around and back through this wall. But more enemies will probably appear too. I'll see you folks next time. Take care. Hey, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this game, you can find the series playlist right up here. Also, the algorithm thinks that you'll like this other video of mine. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on when I upload anything new, click on this icon above me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.